y'all, spiritual whistleblower here. I am chilling in Harlem right now, and I'm just sitting in the park admiring the beauty of nature. It's peaceful, it's quiet, watching the squirrels and stuff. I enjoy stuff like this. I love my solitude and peace, but y'all, 2024 is almost behind us. I can't wait. I just want the whole holiday season to be gone. It's such a stressful time. You could feel the energy in the air, you know. I just can't wait till January 1st gets here. Bye bye 2024. It was a good year for me, but it's just energetically, I can feel other people's negative energy. Somehow I can pick it up. And, you know, I don't know. Y'all feel me on that? I'm just hypersensitive to picking up other people's energy. This video is about standing on your boundaries with toxic family members. And I wanted to do this video because this week I want to say thank y'all. Y'all have been taking advantage of my one-on-one phone coaching because right now I'm running a holiday special, 50% off my original price for phone coaching. Take advantage. And y'all have been booking me all week. So I love you guys. Thank you, because I know this is a very tough time of the year for a lot of y'all. A lot of y'all is struggling with cutting family off. And, you know, I need to do this video. I really do. A lot of y'all need to hear this fucking video because y'all are playing. Y'all are seriously playing with fucking fire when it comes to your abusive family members. Okay? I want to say this. Some of y'all don't know how to properly cut off family. Now, I'm not saying, you know, it's not, it's a difficult process. The time leading up to permanently cutting off mom, dad, grandparents, it's a process. Nobody ever just cuts off their parents overnight. Like they black out and say, I'm done. It usually takes years and years of on again, off again, on again, off again. You know, trying to repair things with mom and dad, and then they fuck up and do something to push you away. You let some time go by, you try again. Let me try again with mom and dad. I know we fell out the last time, but I don't want to give up on mom and dad. Every time you try to go back to repair the relationship, they do something to fucking push you away. And over the years, it mentally drains you. It destroys you emotionally. It drains you mentally. And also, a lot of y'all, you know, a lot of my clients have health issues behind this type of abuse. A lot of y'all have lupus, sickle cell flare-ups, autoimmune disease, fibroids. Narcissistic abuse breaks down the body. And yes, you will develop cancer. Why do you think the breast cancer rate is so high in the United States? Because so many women are being abused in their marriages, but they want to protect their husband's image. Next thing you hear, the woman and died of breast cancer. No, she was suffering in her marriage for a long time and nobody knew about it. That's why she developed breast cancer, because she was living with an abuser. Same thing, a lot of y'all will not cut off family. You keep staying attached, and then out the blue you go to the doctor, you got thyroid issues. You got ovarian cancer, fibroids, hair falling out, autoimmune diseases, irritable bowel syndrome. Yeah, the abuse, the emotional abuse that you're tolerating off your mother and father and family members, baby, it is breaking your body down. It is not worth it, but you're scared to cut family off. Now, when you do get to the point of wanting to cut family off and you've had enough, somebody's trying to call me and I'm not going to interrupt my video. What I hear a lot of people say and do is, well, I cut my family off, but they still texting me. And the first thing I said, why are you allowing them Why are you allowing them to have fucking access to you? This shit burns me up with people. I try not to get mad with people, but this shit don't call me up and tell me you're done with your family, but they're still allowed to text you. They still have some type of access to you. That means you're not done with your family. And what people don't understand, they make excuses. Well, I can just ignore their calls. No, sweetie, it don't work like that. If you have suffered a lifelong battle of child abuse, emotional abuse, years and years, and you know you gotta get your ass in therapy because you're traumatized, you're gonna start learning that different things trigger you regarding your parents. You could be like, I'm sitting here in this park right now. I'm sitting here at peace, but I could look at a tree, and that particular tree will remind me of something from childhood and trigger a bad thought about my parents. Triggers come and go. So another trigger is a text message. If you're actively trying to avoid your family and they know you're trying to stay away from them, they can fuck with you through text messages. They can text you right now and say, you know, we love you. Don't be like that. You need to come on back. You know, family is all you have. They can send you something like that, or they can send you a text message gaslighting you. I don't know why you acting like that. You need to really cut it out. Mom told us what you said, so you need to work things out with mom. They'll send you text messages to fuck with you and gaslight you. And that text, even though you're actively, physically staying away from family, they are still able to emotionally abuse you through text messages. You understand where I'm going with this? So the sight of the text message, and then you read it, is going to trigger and fuck with you. You're actually being abused via text message. And this is why I stress to people, blocking does not work. If you block their numbers, they will get around the blocking. They'll just call you from a different number, or they'll hit up your third and fourth cousin. You don't usually talk to your third or fourth cousins. They'll hit up a distant family member, and they'll give your phone number to this distant family member, and then they're calling you. You're like, what the fuck? I haven't heard from this person in 10 years. How did they get my number? Oh, yeah, your family put this person up to calling you because you will not change your number. Blocking does not work. Why are you toying and playing these games with your family? Why aren't you standing on business? When you disconnect from them, it has to be across the board, honey. What I usually advise people to do, I said, before you change your phone number, send a text message to your mama, your daddy, whoever you're cutting off. You need to send a text message, short and to the point. Listen, I've decided I do not want a relationship with you ever again. I am advising you to leave me alone. Do not contact me. Stay away from my house. Stay away from my children. If you come near me and my children, I will pursue charges for stalking and harassment. You've been warned. Then you change your phone number, because that text message is a documented proof that you gave them a warning. In case you have to go to the police in the future because they're stalking or they're popping up to your house, you now have documented evidence that you warned them ahead of time. You take that to the police and you go file charges for stalking and harassment, and you obtain a restraining order when your family members disrespect you and pop up to your house after you done told them to stay the fuck away. But you got to change your number after you send that text message so they cannot have further contact. And then a lot of you fuck up and you give the new phone number away to mutual friends. You give your phone number away to people that know your family. So they turn around and they give your new phone number to the people you cut off. You're doing shit dysfunctional. This is backwards. When you change your number, nobody gets your phone number. Your children and your job. Mutual friends, your mutual friends have to be in a position where they don't know your family. They've never met your family. They don't know your mother's phone number. But you dealing with mutual friends and people that are still connected to the toxic people in your family, they're going to give your number away. Stop fucking playing, y'all. Stop playing. You put one foot in and one foot out instead of severing ties all the way down. Then when they find a way to contact you down the line, you're triggered as fuck and you're upset and you go back to square one. You got to start over with your healing process. That's because you didn't stand on business with your fucking boundaries. Don't take this video personal. It's tough love, but I get tired of hearing the same shit over and over again because a lot of y'all are scared to stand on your fucking boundaries with your family and put fear in them and make them motherfucking respect you. I don't play with my family. I used to be the sweetest person in the world. I wouldn't hurt a fly on the wall. But they have pushed me to the point of no return. That's why I made a public video. I told my mother, should you, and I'm speaking in the context of self-defense, bitch, should you ever knock at my door, approach me in the streets, approach my child, I'ma knock you the fuck out, bitch. And I did that deliberately. Because I knew as much as my mother has a big mouth. That's one gossiping, messy fucking bitch. I knew she would tell the rest of the family that I threatened her. And I specifically used her as a pawn to spread the message to the rest of the family members. It was a very calculated move on my part. But it worked beautifully to my advantage because it put fear in the other toxic family members. They said, oh shit. If she's willing to knock her fucking mother out, I'm not going to fuck with her either. She ain't scared of her mama? Oh, shit. Well, I ain't about to call her and fuck with her either. I ain't about to pass no messages. If her mama tell me to pass a message, I'm going to say, no, ma'am. That's between you and Chanel. Keep me out of it. She ain't playing with us no more. I used my mother as a pawn to spread the message not to fuck with me. I don't care. Tell family I'm crazy. Tell family I'm violent. But it got the job done. It got y'all motherfuckers to respect my boundaries and to show y'all I'm not bullshitting with nobody. You fuck with me, you're either going to go to jail or I'm going to knock you clean the fuck out. And this is coming from a very sweet person, a non-violent person. My family, both sides know I'm a very sweet person. I'm non-violent. My mother pushed me to the point of no fucking return. She tried to run the court and get a restraining order. Judge threw it out. Had everybody thinking that she was scared of me. Bitch, I ain't been in your house in over 10 years, bitch. I don't go to family functions. I don't communicate with family members. You have no evidence. You have nothing on me but a YouTube video because you're stalking. And the judge said, stop stalking. Get off your daughter's YouTube and get on with life because she obviously stays the fuck. Physically, she does not come around you. Hasn't been around you in several years, bitch. You tried it. You tried to weaponize the court system. You falsified a police report and weaponized the court system to try to get a restraining order to silence. You tried to bully and coercively control your daughter to get her to be silent so she wouldn't talk about her childhood on her YouTube channel. Nice try, but it backfired. But it did work to my advantage because I'm sure she told the whole family, oh my God, I'm terrified of my daughter. I'm scared of her. Well, good. Because I utilized the ringleader to spread the message across the board. If you watch the movie Godfather, the Godfather did the same thing. You can send a message through your enemies. You murder your enemy and send a message. What was the scene? It was several scenes in the Godfather. When they delivered that dead fish to Sonny, y'all remember? I'm talking about Godfather. The first Godfather, or was it the second one? When they delivered the dead fish, and Sonny opened up the box and he saw the fish there, and it says, "Who? Someone sleeps with the fishes." It was just an indirect message from their enemy saying, so and so sleeps with the fishes. They were indirectly letting them know this individual is going to end up dead, and if you fuck with me, you're going to end up dead too. So that's all I did. I used my mother. I knew she's going to run her big mouth because that's all she do is fucking run her mouth. She spread the message on my behalf that I was crazy and violent. So now, good. All my family members are scared to fucking have a conversation. They're scared to contact me. And that's exactly how I want it. Leave me alone, bitch. No, don't pass no messages trying to guilt trip me to talk to my mother again. The bitch married a pedophile, knew he molested me, still stayed married to him, know he has cheated on her, still stayed with him. I'm walking around all my life with a disability, undiagnosed. She still bullied and abused me my entire life, fat shamed me, constantly compared me to my sister to create these insecurities in me and destroy my self-esteem. All she does and has done is judge me and put me down. Don't fucking try to pass a message to guilt trip me to have a relationship with that piece of trash. She's not a mother. She gave birth to me. That's all, and that's it. Fuck that bitch. I'm waiting for her to die. Now, if you don't want to get cussed out or knocked the fuck out, leave me alone. And that's the message that I have conveyed to the rest of my family. So I don't have no problems no more. Everything's peachy over here. Everything's peaceful and quiet. They may lurk and cyber stalk me, but they know not to fuck with me. So this is what I say to y'all. Y'all stop playing with y'all family. You can't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You can't call yourself cutting your family off, but they're still allowed to text message you and pass you messages to fuck with your head. No. You cut them off, stand on business. A lot of y'all need to relocate. Some of y'all are living with your abusive mama. You need to move out her house, move into a shelter. I've lived in several homeless shelters. I didn't like it, but I did what I had to do until I got my own place. A lot of y'all make fucking excuses. Get the fuck out the house with your abusive mama. She bullying you, charging you a rent and making you pay all the fucking bills because you don't have a fucking backbone. Start planning your exit strategy. If you got to move into a shelter, move in silence. Start over. Peace of mind, peace and quiet is better than living with a fucking abuser. Some of y'all is so scared to cut family off. Some of y'all are addicted to abuse. Some of y'all have all the information. You watch these videos, you get all this help and everything, and you still go against the advice in the videos. Your ass got to keep going back in the fire to get burnt. So I wanted to say this. Even with your children, wait. I can't leave this out. Even with your children, y'all will give y'all children's cell phone numbers to your abusive parents. Because you want your children to have a close relationship with your parents. Even though your parents shitted on you, you trying to get your children to bond with their grandparents. Baby, your parents will groom your fucking children right behind your back. They'll be texting your children on their phone and turning your children against you at the same time. And then out the blue, when your children become teenagers and they start disrespecting you, you're going to act like, where did this behavior come from? Where did I go wrong? You let your parents access and groom your children behind your back. You allowed your abusive parents to babysit your children. They groomed your children when they were babysitting them. No, your children have cell phones. Every last person that abused you should not have access to your children. Y'all got to smarten the fuck up. I keep saying this over and over again, and I don't mean to sound mean, but it's like, why are you playing these tit-for-tat games with family? If you're going to cut them off and stop fucking with them, cut them the fuck off. Change your phone number, deactivate your social media, relocate, get the fuck away, or you will forever be targeted, hunted down, and you're gonna subject yourself to being hurt over and over again. Then you turn into a professional victim that's crying and complaining about the shit you had control over. You have the power to shut the abuse down once and for all. Now, if they're able to text you messages and fuck with you and pull you into the group chat, that means your boundaries are not strong enough. You're not standing on business. Let's talk about it in the comment section. Y'all have a beautiful day. I got some errands to run. I'm going to have a fabulous day. Okay? This is some tough love in this video. Stop fucking playing with your family and stand on your fucking boundaries. Zero communication. They should have zero access. You are to treat them like that abusive ex-boyfriend. The motherfucker that put his hands on you. The motherfucker that put his side chick over you. Does he have access to you? Is he still able to text you? Is his family still able to text and call you? No, they're not. Why? Because you're standing on boundaries. You're not going to give him a second chance. You don't want him no more. You let the side chick have him. You changed your phone number. So that same energy that you had with your abusive ex, treat your mother and father, your family the same way. They get the same treatment. I've spoken. Y'all have a blessed day.